Oh, late to the party again. Nobody's ever happy with that. Sergeant America here. Just want to sit and talk. You know, when you're late to the party, everybody's kind of winding down, and I guess I'm winding down too, and I just thought, hey, let's discuss a little something that's happened quite a while ago. I am definitely a fan of the what ifs. Marvel what ifs. What if Spider-Man had showed his identity? Well, I guess he did that. What if Captain America was black? Well, I guess we're going to see that soon. What if Thor was a woman? Oh, it's all been done before. And in being that it's been done before, I guess that's why I thought it was interesting when I saw the Ultimates. The Ultimates, when I started recollecting, I saw it as a great idea. You know, it's a little twist, a little spin on each character. They didn't have to redo the whole universe like a 52 restart. They just picked out a little section and let somebody run a little crazy with it. And who is that crazy person? Well, Mark Millar. Mark Millar, I guess. Better pronounce his name correctly. I loved it, but then again, I'm not locked in sometimes to the core of a character. One of the things I love most about my Thor is they're always kind of changing his origin, changing the storyline. I always thought it was beautiful when they would say, you know, you were told this, but there's actually a little bit of a twist on that. It's actually this. We saw a little bit with Captain America. I know some people call it retconning, retro conditioning it, where they changed it a little bit, telling you that the story you were told the first time was kind of a lie, kind of a story, something to give it a little mystery. And with that, I would say the Ultimates are the same way. In this one, I mean, most of it is pretty much the same. A lot of it we saw incorporated into the movie. The introduction of the Black Nick Fury. Drawing him like Samuel Jackson before the movie came out. Those kind of things, hook movie stars evidently nowadays. And so now with Captain America being, frozen in ice and found with him Iron Man in a new tech suit, but it's more almost for his medical condition. Giant Man, Ant-Man, coming in, they emphasize the adult aspect of it with him and Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp, in a relationship, but physically attacking each other all the time. Even the Hulk, being that he's so crazed and that the id is so out of control that it's all about the sex, all about the violence when he's in the Hulk form. But Banner is so weak. And I think that's what I like, is that contrast. It's, is Thor God, or is he just somebody insane who is giving some pieces of equipment that emphasize magic? It's also touching on that aspect. They went a little further in this Ultimate Universe with their mutants. I mean, I think almost the entire time they're hunting the mutants, even to the point where they found out the Wasp is a mutant, and they kind of hold that over her, that they won't tell everybody about it. There's a whole universe, so there was tons and tons and tons of these comics. Collecting them in trade, I read through them very quickly. I was surprised, they'd bring in a character, they'd kill a character, and I wasn't understanding that because I'm so late to the party. That was months, 6 months of waiting before this happens. When you read them in trade, it gives you a whole different dynamic on that. And I thought that was what was crazy, that, they bring in somebody and, within one trade, she's dead. And it was just amazing to see a character brought in and then destroyed. And it's somebody who's been in the Marvel Universe for, decades, at least to my knowledge. And to see them just destroyed within a reading, sometimes it amazed me on that they would do that. We do often see a character die, then brought back and pulled in from multiple universes. But to know that on a lot of this, dead was dead. I mean, they did do it where they would just kill somebody off and just leave them dead. It made for an interesting read. I enjoyed it. They did do a lot of takes on... Well, I guess the big thing now is Anderson Cooper has been incorporated into some of the Marvel comics. I know that the presidents are often depicted in here, and it seemed to work with the Marvel Universe. It was a good take at that time. The Ultimate 2 definitely continues to build on it. It develops characters, they develop a lot of emotional problems, trust issues. It does have a, while not being a max version or an adult rated version, they did attempt to tackle a lot more adult themes, a lot more along those lines where it's not for all ages. So definitely, your teens and up. I do love my what ifs. I've seen them become more and more incorporated into almost all the storylines. The Ultimate Universe is kind of carrying on with that. So I guess the thing I would say to you is, do you want to keep your characters the same every day, in and out? Your Ben Grimm will always be locked in stone. Your Thor is a god. Your Captain America is the bright boy superhero. Or do you want to see him being challenged and changed? That's my big question to you. I hope it's not too heavy this late in the party, but hope you enjoy it. This is Sergeant America. I'm definitely thankful for everybody who watches the videos. I gotta be late to another party.